All right, next up, we have a totally functional find from Copco, and that's sort of one of the things that they do best. This is a 3-in-1, but I kind of feel like it does so much more. Rinse and store multi-function storage bin. If you've downsized, if you're empty nesting, if you're living in a 1-bedroom apartment like little old me, if you love your RV, whatever it may be, you have a smaller space, or you just want to make the space that you have as functional as it can be, well, then come on in. Now, there's no reorder on this. It's $12.99, which saves you over $12 off of the QVC price. That is inching on up to a 50% savings. $433 on your 3 easy pays is K93660. I'm going to take you through everything that it does, and I'm sure you can even think of more things, but let me just show you your colors first. Starting off with the red. The bin itself on all of them will be nice and clear. There's dividers that will be clear as well, but the red will be in the lid, the bottom, and the strainer right here. So here's your red. Here's your aqua, which is the most limited. And then we also have it for you in a gray. So there are so many things that this can do. This can be used as a drip tray. It comes with a lid. It can be used as a colander. There's 1.5 million ways to use this, whether it's in your sink and it lives there, or maybe you want this in your refrigerator, in your freezer. It can do that. What's really cool is that it will fit over your sink because of this one arm that has a hinge that you just saw them flip up and down. So whether you have an overmount or an undermount, you can go ahead and pop this over your sink, because if you see right here, there's perforations and holes right here, which means if you want to rinse your strawberries and your grapes that you just picked up from the farmer's market, you could do this right in your sink, which makes it really, really easy. In addition to that, you have this insert as well. This is great for when you're doing your dishes. There's a place for your serveware. There's a place to put littler plates, appetizer plates, or stemware maybe. Pop this right in here, and because this has perforations in it as well, in addition to the perforations in the clear tray, you pop this in here, you're doing your dishes, you put your flutes upside down, and everything is going to drain right out the bottom. So now it's a colander, and now it's also your dish strainer as well. In addition to that, with or without this insert, we have these little dividers, which means, so if you don't want to use this, maybe you just use this in the sink independently, you have 2 little acrylic dividers right here, which can fit in right like, oh, it's upside down. Thank you. Thank you. That fits in. That makes much more sense. Just like this, you could use one, you could use both, you can use neither of them. But if you want to keep your food nice and separate, maybe this is where you put like your Lono Lifes on one side, and then you have, I don't know, other little Cooper Street snacks here and something else over here. But you keep it nice and separate. It's driving me crazy. I didn't get it right in there in the middle. There we go. So use with or without the dividers, totally up to you. In addition, because I keep on going over here, there is a lid right here that you can just pop right on the top if you want to keep things nice and fresh in the freezer or in the refrigerator. And last but not least, the last piece you're getting is this sort of bottom. So if you don't want it to drain through, then you just put this on the bottom, and now all the holes are covered up. So you can use this all over your home. It's not just in the kitchen, and we can see how that arm hinges outward, so you can fit it over your sink. Use one divider, use no dividers, but if you have something longer, like you saw the celery, or maybe it's asparagus that you want to rinse out, or you just want to store in your fridge or freezer, absolutely, you can do that, no problem. It's nice that it's clear, that it's see-through, because when you do rinse out your produce, and this is like kind of the fun thing, you can get your produce home, you can rinse it right in the vessel itself, then you can just pop the bottom on so nothing is going to leak through, pop the lid on, and then you pop it in your refrigerator or your freezer, whatever you're looking for, because now you can see what it is that you have. You can see the grapes that you have that you just rinsed. You can see the strawberries that you have. You can see everything, and when you see it, you're more likely to eat it. So here come your colors. This is your set in the red, and these are all of the pieces that you're getting. There's just so much you can do with this. This is great for like apartment living, dorm living, anything like that. That has been the most popular, and when you're not using all of it, it all just stores together as one piece. So there you go. Red. Here's your aqua, which I believe is the most limited. Yes, is the most limited. And then here is your gray. It's $12.99. It's this close to being 50% off of the QVC price. $433 brings it home. It's sturdy because it's Copco, and there will not be a reorder. It's K93660.